But the Lord is happy, pleased, because the bhava is Maja bhav tuja charani. My bhav is at your feet. Bhav is the most important, the rest of it is no. So, I'm not saying that, okay, now I don't have to practice at home to come to satsangs. I will sing as I like. Anyway, Lord will be, it is same. Don't do that. By all means, other people's ears are not that refined, so try to practice. Dr. Bhavana Kaduskar said, practice only 500 times a day. So, she is a PhD in music. She said that their guru, her guru, Sarigama Padinasa, Sanidapa Magarisa, Sarigama Padinasa, Sanidapa Magarisa, 500 times a day, that's all. It's not more. So if you practice like that, the voice will be bearable, and the Lord also might be interested in finding out, who is this singing so nicely? See? And he might ask Tambur and Narada, hey, watch, somebody is singing very nicely. So do that. Don't do that sort of thing. Also the talks, just because everyone is, you are not supposed to criticize, it doesn't mean you talk anything you like. See, by all means go through that 18th chapter or whatever, and if you want to give the talk and everything like that, be prepared. Right, so position of comfort, and we said akushalam. So what we like we do, what we do not like, you better start liking it. What we do not like. If you are a good speaker, sit and listen. If you are a good singer, sit and listen. Don't say, going, and I too can sing, indicate and everything. I am giving Gopinath's example, our Gopinathji's example. One day at Manohar's place in 1990, Gopinath sang. When he sang, I felt so sorry. This person has got such a beautiful timbre voice he has got. And I never, during those days, I used to tell, like now Lakshmi is telling, you sing. I used to tell. But for some reason, I never asked Gopinath for 2 years to sing. See? And I felt so unhappy with myself. How did I forget him? How did I ignore him? How did I ignore him? Because his voice was, I said, this is what. But he never indicated when the Singh Seva takes place, there he will sing to indicate I got a good voice. Or here, he will start singing. Nothing. Quiet. Total quiet. Now his wife came and told me, sings very well. Nothing. That is Purna Sattva, Shuddha Sattva. Totally egoless, totally Sattva. These are the things we have to pick up from people. Mahatmas, all of you, and each one has got coruscating diamond-like qualities. So those things we need to pick up those things. So position of discomfort, position of comfort, understand that it should be same. Then only you become fit for realization. This is. So, Shloka 9 said, performing prescribed work as a duty, giving up attachment and fruit is alone the sattvic form of tyaga. Tyaga means you have to perform the duty without attaching yourself to that duty also. See? That is why I say, if your subordinate is promoted, be happy. If he becomes your boss, 2 months you have trained him and you have been there for 10 years. You have been there for 10 years, 20 years. And in 2 months, you trained him and he is 20 years younger or 15 years younger. Useless fellow, you thought. He doesn't know English also properly. And suddenly he becomes your boss. Feel very happy. This is the best thing that has happened. God has given that to you. Because now you can go anywhere you like. You can ask for promotion. You can tell him anything. This is salary not sufficient. You can do anything and he will do it for you because he has been under you all the time. You have taught him. Instead of resigning, instead of becoming upset, coming home with a fuming face and getting angry with your wife, children and everything, Of course the wife will tell you that you are useless, But it is okay. The wives will always say those things. Am I right or am I? They will always say that, For them, because you are there in the house, that even for the president also they say that. They will always say that sort of thing. They will never, for them it is hittalagida mantala. That means, thing which is there in our house, it is not medicine. So this is the thing. This is common it is. See? So there is nothing to worry about those things. If you don't want to say, you don't have to say it, but don't keep it to yourself, That's the point. So, enjoy that. So he says, don't get attached to duty, and renouncing in ignorance is tamasic. See? And if you think that something is painful, who can study harmonium? No, it's your duty to study harmonium. It's not painful. See? Who can study? You can study. Just visualize that you have studied already, and you will find that you can do it so well. When Rajesh Sethi was here, who did our bhajan malas earlier, before Ranjani did it, Rajesh Sethi, they left from here in 1993, I think, something like 96, 97 probably. Yeah, 98 they must have left. And before that, she taught 25 children how to play harmonium. And see her greatness. The day she was going to India, she took all the children to Jalak or something like that. Can you do that? Night you have to be at the airport. Can you take all the children to Jalak or somewhere, for a picnic and come back and then go to the... Very efficient, very cool. If you are going today, for one month you will be having a temperature. What to buy, what to do, so many things, and don't phone me, don't talk to me, that sort of tension. And this lady, on that day she goes for picnic. So these are all sattvic qualities, great sattvic qualities. See? Right. And then we came to shloka. See, there were 7 shlokas or so in the sattva type, what we studied. 7 shlokas were there. I will read them to you. One is this, 9th shloka you have seen, and then the 10th one you knew now. Then the 20th shloka says, that knowledge is sattvic, which is one imperishable. Avibhaktam vibhaktam eva. The Lord is there in all of us, and He is undivided. Can you divide the Lord? No. He is there. Anurenu Tranakashta. How can He be there everywhere as parts? No. He is there full. And where is He? He is in me, and He is in Shekhar, and He is between us also. So He looks as if, for us, as if it looks that He is divided. He is there in me, and He is in Shekhar. And in between, He may be there, but this is how it looks. It is not. He is like space. He is much more than space, but He is like space. Space is there everywhere, inside the vessel, outside the vessel, inside the bulb, everywhere He is there. Similarly, Lord is there, avibhaktam, undivided, and He looks as if divided. So that is why I say, if you keep seeing the Lord everywhere, then you can't do anything wrong. Because He is witnessing, He is seeing you all the time. He is seeing you. Whatever you are doing, He is seeing you. Just like an alert teacher, he catches you for, doing anything wrong in the class. Exactly the same way, the Lord sees all of us, all the time. And what happens to us? Not only He sees our actions, but He also sees our thoughts. And that is very dangerous, because our thoughts are so private, we don't want to tell it to anyone. But that's what it is. Those thoughts now need to be changed into pure thoughts. Thoughts which you can tell others should be the thoughts. Thoughts which you cannot tell others should not be there. So what you do? Offer to the Lord all the time. Yat karoshi, yadasnashi, yad joshi, yadasya. 27 in 9th chapter, 27 sloka, I think. It is Yat karoshi, whatever you are doing, yadasnashi, whatever you are eating, everything, offer it to the Lord. Somehow the others have got the impression that we should not offer onion, we should not offer garlic,